Hello, everybody. Welcome to Plastic Men from Outer Space, Episode 2. Today's topic is going to be exoplanets.
Woohoo!
Yay! And I also turned on the
Yay!
mic this time, so it sounds better. Yay! Yeah. So,
Alright, so the very first thing I want to talk about is that recently, I think it was late January, so like maybe a week ago when we're recording, NASA discovered two what are they called? Super Earth, supermassive Earth, something.
I think
forgot the
Super Earth
word.
is what you had said in the past.
Yeah.
and
This is our
Um,
second take.
And they orbit a red dwarf, and they're roughly 16 light years away from from us, right?
Is
yeah.
that is
And
does years?
they're both in their. What?
How do years and light years like
Okay,
cross over, or is it like
One
exactly?
light year.
yeah.
1 light year is the distance that light, in a vacuum travels in exactly like 1 Earth year.
Yeah.
So
Quick
one
question,
light year is
William.
basically 1 Earth year.
Yeah,
So basically, it would take 16
but
years to get there.
one's a measurement of distance, one's a measurement of time.
Yeah.
Hang on, William. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So, what classifies something as a super Earth exactly?
Yeah. Aren't there a few different classifications of exoplanets?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google that first, but I
William's
just want to
grabbing his
finish reading
notes.
this because it's really cool.
Hello.
But yeah, they're 16 light years away,
Yeah.
which for planets, I guess, in the universe, that's really close.
Isn't
They're
Mars
both
like
within the star's
really
habitable
far?
zone. Not that far
Is it?
compared to.
Is it like? I mean, isn't no? Actually, isn't Mars like
I mean,
8
it's
light
not
years
in
away?
walking distance, but yeah.
Bro, come on. So, okay, William, would they be kind of like in that solar system's Goldilocks zone?
Yeah,
That's my
they're
topic
both
next
in
week.
its habitable zone,
Yeah.
and the
Take your
James
time.
Webb Space Telescope. Basically, what it did
Yeah,
was
I remember
it
that.
looked at them for a while, and it was like, "Hey, odds are there's water on those, on both of them, actually."
Do you
Which is
think
crazy?
so? Okay, what would be easier and what would be better? Terraforming Mars or getting to one of those planets?
I mean, easier terraforming Mars. I mean, it's in
Well,
closer distance.
it's
from
hard to
here.
define terraforming Mars because
Yeah.
you say
making Mars
terraforming, and there's a lot
just
of things
making
that could
Mars
mean.
habitable.
I mean, that
Like
might
the
be
entire
easier.
planet.
Yes, the entire planet.
Hmm.
I don't have much knowledge on that actually, but I can tell you that it would take a long time,
Do you think it would be
much
easier?
longer than 16 years.
Do you think it would take less time? So, if you had to decide which way the human race would go, which one do you think you would pick to make Mars habitable or go to those other two
I
planets?
mean, Mars is closer.
Definitely explore those other two planets, but only if shoot, what was I saying? Only if we can actually confirm that there's water there.
And how far away are those?
Maybe not sin.
Yeah.
16 light years.
No, I'm like,
Maybe not,
how far away are they from each other?
Oh, that's a great question.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, you. Yeah.
Give me a
All
second.
right.
Give me a second.
Give me a-
time. Samuel. I was
Yes.
thinking for my segment. We can cover. I'll talk to you after this episode, but
Yeah.
I wanted to cover a topic that I've been finding a lot interesting as of late.
What is it?
But maybe that's like my next topic after the next one. But my next one, I kind of want to cover something I've been really into as of recent, which is dinosaurs. But
Okay.
and maybe the one after that, like with like the ocean and all that stuff, and we can bring on a special somebody that we've been planning on bringing on.
I think those are two very good topics, and I actually have two people who have asked if they could join us for those episodes.
I'm assuming the dinosaur boy that we all know. and
Yeah,
love.
Silas is that when we first made the idea of the podcast. We're just
Yeah.
saying this, of course, while William's getting ready. Silas said that he would love
I'm
to be
ready, by the way.
featured in or help out with an episode about the ocean.
I mean, yeah. The only reason why I wanted to cover dinosaurs is because I actually got back into Ark again.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
It is a very good game. Just before I
All
started
right,
recording
everybody, shut
this-
up now.
Oh, my bad.
Yes, sir.
So, to answer
Hello?
your earlier question, Mars is 82.212 million miles away from Earth, which I guess isn't enough to be classified
Lower
in light
than
years,
walking distance.
and then the other two are 70 million miles away from each other.
Ooh, that's a walking distance. I can do that.
Far as that in light years, or is that like not classified
Kind
into
of a
light
power
years?
walk.
I'm better stride.
Right.
So are you able to tell like how long it would take to get from those two planets to the other?
Oh, yikes.
What?
1 light year is 587,862,554,124.8.41 miles. So,
So they're about they're like 6 to 7 light years away?
6 trillion miles away.
Oh my god.
There's 1 light year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can maybe drive that long.
That might be more of like a you might still want to fly in a plane for that.
Yeah, maybe.
It's kind of iffy there. Okay, William, something I want to know. So let's say we get to in a second we can get back onto the topic of exoplanets in general. I just have a question.
Yeah.
So if say we were to get people onto an exoplanet or just some other planet that we choose to habit other than Earth, what do you think would geopolitics are, big thing, countries, wars, all of that. I'm wondering how that would work on another planet. Like, do you think it would work as like if there's a bunch of colonies, it would represent like just one like united space area, or every country would have their own thing, or
Well, currently, I don't actually remember what it's called because I haven't had to look at it in a while, but there's a treaty that was signed somewhere around the 60s, I believe, that basically says anything in space is kind of like a
neutral ground?
You can't claim territory there. Yeah. I believe it actually does expire
Ban Europe
pretty soon.
I also believe that
But
China sign that treaty? Because I believe China's been trying.
I have no clue, dude.
I believe NASA recently put out something saying that due to things China's been saying that they could attempt to annex territory on the moon, but that also could be completely fake headlines, all of that stuff.
Or you just remember it wrong.
No, I remember people talking about it like that, but I think it's just the way geopolitics would shift onto other planets. I think is a really interesting topic that we don't know about it because we don't have control of other planets.
Yeah.
And there's only one flag on the moon, the American.
I think for a while it'll be strictly colonies, just because of people on Earth just saying let's not do that.
Space Colony 5.
But eventually
we should give it all to Canada.
I'd be relatively confident to say that eventually there's going to be, or rather, if we were able to colonize those planets, eventually there would be something that, wait, what was I saying? Okay, there would be something similar to. Sorry, I gotta go for a second.
All right.
But first, I'm gonna finish my sentence.
I probably should do that first.
Bro just disappeared.
Yeah, because my brother was talking to me. Hello? Anyways, I'm sure eventually there'd be a situation where the people living on those colonies would want independence, but I don't think it'd happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Also, I also doubt any of this stuff will be within our lifetime.
Heck no.
Oh yeah.
Not.
Unless, like, in the next 20 years, something just crazy happens with space travel.
I mean,
Space Hitler.
Which I guess is possible, but not really, like... although Camden can still get there in a good 10 minutes of driving.
Yeah, probably. And a nice power walk for my thunder thighs can definitely make it to space.
As long as Freebird is on.
Okay, listen, hear me out. If you play a Freebird in my headphones, I can easily make it to space in solid like 12
Bro's gonna take a light stroll. Okay. Back on topic.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Well, not demonetized, copyright strike. William, what other stuff do you have written down to talk about, like, or is that everything? Was that everything in your notes? No, definitely
not everything.
What?
I had something. It was actually a link. This one. I'm saying. through
Are
it.
you reading this off Google Docs or something like that? Bro,
That is what I wrote them down on.
we
but-
should actually make a shared Google Doc that where we write all of our information on it.
maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be a bit wise.
Maybe a Google slide, or so we can all see every separate page. I don't know.
Okay. Sometime
Ooh.
in December, roughly, there were also some super Earths 218 light years away that are okay. You guys have both played Subnautica, right?
Yeah.
I have
Or you
not.
at least know the concept.
Yes, I know
Yes.
the concept. Yes.
I've watched Camden play
Okay,
Subnautica.
cool.
Yeah. That was
I
horrifying,
know.
but I did good.
So Subnautica, Subnautica takes place on 4546b, which is just an ocean planet.
Yeah. I mean, talked about this in math,
and
actually,
Those
a
two
bit.
planets or exoplanets that were discovered are most likely ocean planets. Like
Ooh, yeah.
That's
the
interesting.
vast majority of their is
Hey, and
what's it
William,
called? What's it
was
called?
this a
Surface
planet
is water.
that you showed me the other day in math? Actually, was this the same planet you're talking about now? The one with
I think so.
That looked like it had a whole bunch of water, and some pictures looked like it was just a vast desert.
Yeah.
I had a question: is it most like planets that are just deserts used to have a form of water on them?
I've heard that.
I mean, like Mars used to have traces. I mean, it had traces of a resemblance of H2O in its past, and I don't know. It might just be false, but I'm kind of stupid, and I'm not really the smart guy on this
Fine.
podcast. So
You're fine.
I mean, I think it
Fart.
might. Bro,
I
shut
can-
up. But
I'm not 100% sure, but I see where you're going,
Mhm.
and I can see that you could be right.
I mean, yeah.
There's a potential.
I can see you being right in this. I just don't know for sure.
Bro, I just heard it in some quote unquote facts videos or whatever, and I was
mean,
like,
I could-
fun.
It kind of makes sense,
I mean,
like
yeah,
in a way.
in a small, really minute.
William, you getting
The
that?
zombies
you
are
getting
coming.
You getting that Google Doc?
Are you playing Plants vs Zombies right now,
No.
William? You're
Yes.
playing Plants vs Zombies right now.
William, you better be getting that Google Doc up.
Get that Google Doc up, boy.
Oh, just because like
Why?
we haven't been doing it for too long.
Was I talking to you, Sam?
Wow. Just 'cause we need to be able to keep talking about the topic because we haven't really. Because then don't you have other stuff to talk about it with? I mean, I have a question if you don't know anything else for it.
Well, ask
So
the
okay,
question
so
first.
you mentioned super Earths, and I know you've mentioned other like types of exoplanets. What's the like definitions and differences of the different kinds?
I think you should Google that.
Bruh.
All right.
Yeah.
Place categories of exoplanets. Nice. Okay. Let's click the NASA link.
Oh, NASA always helps with that.
NASA's not real.
Okay, there's
It's not.
gas giants, a giant planet composed mainly of gas.
Yeah, like
Super
Jupiter,
Earths,
Saturn.
super Earths are a potentially rocky world larger than the Earth.
Ah.
Neptune-like are gaseous worlds around the size of Neptune. Terrestrial are a rocky world outside our solar system.
Wait. Okay, so I'm. Oh, William will be back. So William, I have a question.
Okay. Sorry, I just
So is
yell at
Super
Luca.
Earth? Okay, so you said Super Earth and the rocky one. So, is the Super Earth like a rocky planet bigger than Earth, and then the other one is a rocky planet the same size or smaller?
I believe so.
And are Super Earths the most likely to have or at least have the possibility of containing life, or the possibility of life?
Yeah. At the very least, water.
Yeah, and then okay, so are the Neptune like? Is it purely just based on the size of the planet, or does it include like?
I think
Mean it would be a
it's
water planet.
First of all, it has to be gaseous as well. But that's literally it.
Yeah, like almost every.
It just
planet.
has to be around the size of
Oh,
Neptune.
I feel like, because when I hear Neptune, like I would have just assumed that would be like more of like a watery planet, because that's I don't know why, but I can't remember it. I don't even know why. My brain's blanking.
Neptune is the Roman name for Poseidon.
Yeah. My brain's blanking. Is Neptune even a water planet? I don't know why I can't remember.
I'm sorry, Sam. I gotta correct him. Okay. It's not the Roman name
Yeah,
for
it's the
Poseidon.
Roman
It's just
version of
the
Poseidon.
Roman
Whatever.
god of
Which is
water.
which
I
is
never
basically
liked
just the Roman.
mythology. I
Okay,
like
well, William,
Greek
that's
mythology.
basically
It's better.
the Roman gods are really just like almost
Greek.
like variants, kind of their own versions of like they took the Greek mythological stories
Yeah,
and
it's like a lame
gods and
spin-off.
beings and
Variants? Like from Loki?
and made their own versions of it.
William, shut up, please.
I mean, like, would I be right in that
I mean, yeah, you're
statement
not
that
wrong. I just don't care enough about
Romans?
Roman mythology to actually know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna have to learn a bit about that for the ancient civilizations episode,
I
which
mean,
will be very
Rome
fun.
is okay, but like Greece was better.
Which is Rome as a.
Prozac.
We'll save this for the.
Yeah, I just realized we're just completely
Yeah.
changed
Anyways,
topics.
so I don't know why, man. I feel like there should be a bit more specification with all the planets. No, I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
bad or
To be
anything,
fair-
because like I'm not an expert
To be
in
fair,
that.
that was just kind of a rough definition. Because I mean, you click on NASA's website and you see
Oh,
that
there's more to it than just
the
that.
average person, including me, wouldn't exactly be smart enough to comprehend a planet that is approximately 4.17 million light years away from its sun. Like, come on.
All right. So there's more classifications than just that. That's kind of like the overview.
Yeah.
All right.
Or rather, there's more description to those classifications.
Ooh, I got a good question for you, William.
Yeah, real quick, I thought I should mention this. We are 16 minutes in.
Great.
L.
William, I got a good question for you. When was the first exoplanet discovered, and how was it discovered?
I got no clue, my guy.
Well, you got to look it up because
Yeah, no,
something you have to. Something
You
have to
can
do
look
when
it
we-
up.
When we do the research for our topics, we have to also look up questions that we think could be asked. I did a little bit
Fine.
of research into this. I think
Fart.
I think when it was first observed,
you.
and then
I found it.
yeah, the observation and confirmation dates are different. That's I think.
On 9th of January 1992, radio astronomers Alexander Volt. I don't know how to say this in German, dude. And Dale Frail. What kind of name is Dale Frail? Okay.
That is not German.
That's not-
That is Czech.
Okay, I don't care. Same difference. Dale Frail announced the
Czechoslovak.
discovery of two planets orbiting pulsar PSR 1257 plus 12.
Why don't we give planets cool names
This
anymore?
discovery was confirmed and is generally considered to be the first
Girl,
definitive
go to Jupiter.
detection of exoplanets.
We just lost our entire female audience.
All two. Okay.
1992 on the
2.5.
Okay,
actually.
so January 9th, 1992.
Hmm.
Wait. I'm gonna look up a slightly reword. Okay, so. Okay, here. So it was the first okay, basically that planet was detected in 1988. The confirmation was in 1992. So like basically they saw it in 1988. People were like, "Yep, that's something. That's real" in 1992, and in 2003
Real.
it was confirmed
And
as an
true.
exoplanet.
Yeah.
Why don't we give we could do a whole. I'm definitely gonna do an episode topic of like
Mr. Side Tangent. Make up a funny name for an exoplanet. Go.
Herman.
What about you, William?
Fartland.
I'm gonna do like the
Here.
naming of planets.
Here, okay.
that'd
I have
be
a
good.
really good name.
All right.
Land of the Pig.
Land of the Pig.
Yeah.
It's just one pig. Oh, okay. On the first take, what was the country that we talked about? How we were gonna just lose all of our audience from that country?
Europe.
No, it was like one
That's not
very
a country.
specific.
Oh, that's a
Not
continent, my guy.
It was like one really. I think it was like
It
no,
was
it was
Islam, I think.
Malaysia.
Wasn't it Uganda?
No, it was like Islam.
Probably somewhere in Africa.
No, Islam's not a
Nepal.
country.
Bro.
I don't know,
Was
bro.
it-
I don't pay attention in AP World. Leave me alone.
Wait, was it it might have been Nepal. It was like some really, really small, I think, Asian country.
I'll have to.
I'll have to rewatch. Yeah, we're gonna have to rewatch the
List
recording.
of countries.
Ooh,
There are the questions.
Where are you going? Eureka! Bro.
Shut up!
I just looked into it a bit more. So, despite all that in the 80s, in 1988 to 2003,
Yeah.
the first evidence of an exoplanet was noted in 1917, but it wasn't like recognized as an exoplanet. It was just like, yo, fellas, there's something in the sky over there.
Let's
they're like,
blow it
okay.
up.
Great.
Okay.
Hello?
Belarus.
Hello.
Okay,
okay, listen, one intro. We're gonna have to just go, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is it me here?
William, okay, so is every planet outside of the solar system a exoplanet or only some?
That is true, yes. Yes. All.
Like there's no extra definitions as far as you're aware?
If it's outside of the solar system and it's a planet, then it's an exoplanet.
That's weird.
Why isn't it like an outer planet?
Like why don't we have different kinds of classifications?
What do you think
exo
exo means?
Yeah, Camden, exo means outer.
Well, maybe they should change it to outer for dumb people like me, I guess.
Exoplanet sounds cooler.
No, it don't. It sounds. Okay, listen, hear me out.
Cannon, you're gonna have to put that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ethiopia, I think.
Oh, it was Ethiopia.
No, it wasn't Ethiopia. It wasn't Ethiopia.
It was Ethiopia.
No, it wasn't. I'm gonna watch the video after the recording.
Yeah, we said we're gonna lose all of our Ethiopian viewers or something like that.
It might have been Ethiopia. But here, so.
Bro, I think my headset just broke.
William, why is there like a reasoning that we
Hello?
Hello.
Did you get your headset?
Hello?
Hello.
You got your headset?
Yeah, I got
it.
it. My head
is there a reason that just every oh my gosh.
My bad.
Is there
bro, unleashes demons, bro.
Is there a reason that every planet outside of the solar system is just an exoplanet and nothing else?
Sam, he just covered this.
Cause exo.
No, I mean like, is there a reason that like?
Oh,
No, is there a reason that there's no other?
I thought you were
Stupid.
asking like
No.
if every
is
planet
there a
outside
reason
of
there's
the solar
no
system
other
was an
classification?
exoplanet. I thought you asked that again. I was like, bro.
No, just is there any reason there's no other?
Wasn't it Lebanon?
Bro's still trying to find. It was not Lebanon.
Oh.
We're just gonna watch. We'll have to like rewatch the recording
Libya.
afterwards.
What even is Lebanon?
It's a country that changes
sounds
its
like
religion
state
every
of,
few
like,
years.
Decay or something like that. Like
It kind of is in one, sadly.
It's in its Lebanon state.
No, it's in a civil war. It kind of is in a state of decay.
Wait, was it N-word country?
No, William.
Was it Bosnia? No, we love Bosnia.
Okay,
No.
guys, we'll figure it out after this episode. All right.
It was Peru.
There was this meme. Oh, my alarm's going off. Hang on.
What was that?
What are that mean?
Anyways, there was this alarm.
Rwanda.
It might have been Rwanda.
No, it wasn't.
It might have been. Oh,
Hang on, my
Okay,
grandpa texted me. Hang on.
William, what's your favorite exoplanet?
Sudan.
What? Okay, what's the why is it? Is there a reason? Okay, we're gonna go in more in depth with this in a later episode. But is there a reason that
I think it was Uganda.
all the exoplanets and all their planets just get like really complicated, just numbers and letters? Don't say if there's a reason.
Because it's easier.
So there is a reason.
Because it's easier to categorize.
Oh,
Right.
Wait, it was Zimbabwe.
was it actually? Did you check the video, or you
Or
just
maybe it was Zambia. I don't
William?
know.
It
William,
was
we'll figure, guys. We'll figure it out after the recording.
Okay, so what was I gonna say again? Okay, there's this meme. I
Okay, and
found,
how far in were we?
24 minutes. I saw this meme the
All
other
right.
day. It was talking about the.
All right, well, I gotta
Lebanese
eat
in
dinner
Bosnia,
soon. So.
And it was this guy on
Pretty sure
it was this guy on a motorbike, and they were going down a hill, and you couldn't see them because the hill was in their way, but they blew up, and it just said in top text
Oh.
Bosnia, and it cut out the second they launched in the air in the explosion. And it was just,
All right.
Oh.
I thought it was kind of funny.
So okay, with
My bad.
I'm gonna think about something.
Hello.
William, how many exoplanets have been classified?
Another great question.
No idea.
Clickety clip clip clip. 5,297.
Wow.
On the
And none of
dot.
them have cool names. Okay, so
One of them is
I'm sure some of them
have cool
names.
Pig or Land of Pig.
One of them is probably named like Sudan or something stupid like that.
What kind of name is Sudan? Like, oh my
wait,
god.
okay, I have a question. So
Zimbabwe?
since Pluto's no longer a part of the solar system, would it be considered an
Alec
exoplanet?
Baldwin? Like,
How would
No,
would
they
Pluto
have to be like full-size planets.
Poor Pluto. So Pluto's just in a permanent state of limbo.
yeah.
Yeah. Pluto's kind of an L.
How do they like discover other exoplanets?
Oh, seeing them?
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
that and also by detecting the very slight gravitational pull on their stars and that they have around
Oh,
them.
that makes sense.
That's
Which
something
is
I
actually
thought
how
about
we're
it.
detecting dark matter.
Yeah.
What exactly is dark matter? Like,
matter
Great
that is
question.
dark.
We literally don't know, so like that's not
Okay.
a question to
how-
ask.
probably
Yeah,
not.
how do
Probably
we-
not a good
okay.
episode topic.
How do we find out?
Yeah, I think that should
what
be a
they
whole
are?
topic for an episode.
Yeah, hang on, quick question. How do we find out what they are if we don't even know what they are?
Dark matter or exoplanets?
Dark matter.
But right now we know that it has a really strong gravitational pull in the quantities that it occurs in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to detect where dark matter should be, like gravitationally,
Yeah.
because we can detect, oh shoot, there's a lot of mass there,
But no
and we
star.
don't see it, and we can't
No
detect
star.
it. Yeah.
L no star.
Not like
L.
a black hole or
if they're
anything
looking
either.
just like empty space and there's no planets, comets, asteroids, any of that, and there's a bunch of mass,
there's
it's
still a
likely that there's
gravitational pull
dark
and
matter
mass,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does dark matter?
There are no celestial bodies.
Does dark matter have any connection to black holes? Okay.
No. Not that we know of, at least.
Guys, Riley just texted me. You don't know about Lebanon? Or so I don't know what Lebanon. What is that?
It's a state of the Middle East. It's been in a
It's
state
not
of civil
real.
war
That's
for a
what
while.
it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Lebanon and Iowa
It's owned by
is not real, bro.
Canada.
Lebanon
It's owned by
and
Canada.
Iowa. What, bro? Hang on. They should name a planet Iowa, so then we can just blow it up.
Dude, we should name a planet Canada, dude. It's just such a stupid name. Everyone would laugh at it.
Yeah.
Bro, we're gonna be put
I'm
on a
just
hit
making
list
all
in
the
every other
countries hate me.
country, bro. We're gonna get put on a hit list in each country we go to.
What kind of a name is United States of America?
I mean, that's just
Ew.
describing where we are.
What kind
William,
of what kind of name is like? I don't know. I don't know any country.
Okay, gosh. Do you think?
What kind
I
of-
think
what
we
kind
might.
of
What kind of a
England.
name is Camden?
I think we might have gone pretty. I think we've
Mud person.
gone too far off the deep end for this episode of.
I mean,
podcast.
we're
Well,
coming
I'm
up on
already
20
off the deep end,
we're-
but alright.
We're coming up on 29 minutes, so I think we should.
I think-
wrap it up now.
All right, guys. Thank
I
you.
should probably go
Yeah,
eat
here.
then.
Oh, William, stay for
Yeah.
1 second.
should
Just stay for a
probably
minute
go
after
play
the
some Ark
podcast
now.
to talk. Just stay for a minute after the talk. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. It was
don't
interesting.
Don't thank them. They should thank us.
all right. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're
episode 2 of
welcome.
the
We
podcast.
didn't have to do this. This is just
We didn't
something
have to. We took time out of our day for you guys. That's why you
it's
should
my- It's my
subscribe.
birthday, actually. The
That's why you
31st
need
is
to
my
donate
birthday.
money right now.
Give us all of your money. Empty your wallets.
Then we'll
No.
make episode 3 if we get 10,000.
Wait.
Also,
Yeah.
by the
Guys,
way,
before we stop, the viewers need to know that the maximum amount of sun you can have in Plants vs. Zombies, the original, is 9,990.
great. Also,
That is
to you
an
viewers,
amazing fact.
after I think episode 5, we're gonna start putting these on Spotify as well. And every 10 episodes, we're going to be doing these episodes on live streams while playing a game together.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be fun.
This podcast is gonna be a while. It'll be a while before it gets really
10
good.
episodes roughly.
But this podcast will be great. So
Those were
you're
sweet.
welcome for
At
watching.
the time we're recording, it's the 31st of January. So that's...
Yep. You're welcome for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week. Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.
You're welcome.